Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Tony Zano, and this is episode 218 of the world famous University Love podcast, also known as Online Marketing Moves. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live today. Today is March the 2nd, 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, today I just want to tell you it's going to be a quick podcast, but I just want to say do not fall for the fake, do not fall for the planes. Do not fall for the fake social proof. Do not fall for the business. Do not fall for the fake business reviews. Okay. What do I mean by that? I mean, you see all these ads every time I go on YouTube to upload a video, every time I go on YouTube to search something, I always have an ad pop up. So it's always somebody. They're not in a plane. They're not flying in the plane. They're always near a plane, by the plane, around the plane, taking picture on the tarmac. And it's getting quite ridiculous, okay, with these ads. More and more people, they're screaming, you know, your job sucks. You're stupid if you have a job. Yada 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 yada. Okay. I just want to let you know, if you listen to this podcast, please do not fall for this nonsense, this foolishness. Now, is there anything wrong with the job? Of course not. We've all had to work. We've all had to go to a job, a job. Well, they tell me when I went to the Amway a long time ago, the job stands for just over broke, which I can sort of, I don't know if it stands for just over broke, but, after a while, if you don't like your job or whatever, find another job, or you want to create something of your own, then you do that. But the last thing that I would ever do to anybody on God's green earth is berate them about the job they have. Who cares at the end of the day? You got to do what you got to do. If you have to work for a little bit, if you have to work while you are trying to start your business or do something else, then do that. But berating anybody about a job is utterly ridiculous, okay? So you see people on the tarmac and you see people saying, hey, quit the stupid 9 to 5, blah, blah, blah. And that's another thing. Why do they always say 9 to 5? 9 to 5 don't sound too bad to me, okay? Especially as a guy who has worked 12, 13, 14 hours for the last 15 years, working 9 to 5 sounds pleasant to me. So I don't understand that. But anyway, you see all these ads. You see these people standing by the plane. They're never flying in the plane. It's ridiculous. First off, if I had a private jet, I probably would only my wife and probably just my wife, maybe my in-law, my brother-in-law, sister-in-laws. I have like 5 sister-in-laws. That will probably be. It would be very small. People that know I actually had a private jet, or I could have the funds to rent a private jet. Because who, if you have it, why do you have to flaunt it? You know what I mean? And that's probably one of my pitfalls about marketing, because when you have to market yourself. You have to put yourself out there, which I have no problem with that, but I have to get I have to get over the mentality of marketing. Marketing is not bragging, okay? You're just marketing the show. I think my show is good. I think my show is great. So I need to just tell more people. I need to do more marketing, of course. But I'm not gonna beat my chest and say, instead on my head and say, I am an effing millionaire, sucker. If you want to become a millionaire too, sucker, follow me and watch me on my jet. That's ridiculous. But you definitely have to market yourself. You definitely have to market the product that you have. You have to believe in the product you have. Don't get me wrong. That's marketing. But this other nonsense is just superficial, and people fall for it. And I don't want you to be one of those people that fall for it. So if you see him standing by a jet, especially now with the I see him more with the because my cousin, he talks to me about stocks quite a bit. So he has some channel that he looks at, and I'm saying, okay, I typed in the channel, and of course, I type in the channel, and then I get all these ads. Everybody's a stockbroker. Everybody's a guru. Everybody's an expert. And the ads for these people are ridiculous. They're forex trading. I'm 18. I'm in the stock market. I'm a millionaire. I'm a billionaire. I'm a trillionaire. Whatever. It's just utterly nonsense. And then you have the people that do the social proof. So what I mean by social proof is, okay, if I was able to if I called up Bill Gates and said, Billy boy, plug, say nice things about my podcast, take a picture with me, and Bill Gates took a picture with me, I would get probably 100,000 downloads tomorrow, lickety split. Okay, because Bill Gates has co-signed the podcast. He said it's great, so people would definitely jump on board. Okay, it's sort of like Oprah when Oprah says, "I got a book to recommend you," and people are like, "Ooh, Oprah recommended a book." Boom, boom, boom. So back in the day, people would love to they would hope, they probably would pray to to the Almighty that Oprah would bless them with a shout out on her show about their book. So that is social proof, basically. Now they have these different people, like the people from Shark Tank. You could pay them, not all of them, not, of course, not Mark Cuban. I think he's busy. He doesn't seem to. He's not like a. He doesn't seem to be, you know, hard up for money. But the other people, even though they might not be hard up for money, but they definitely will take your money. And so they will say, "Hey, this guy, he's legit. He's the real deal. I'm happy to be working with this fella, And for some money, you can pay him that. And then when people say, "Hey, it's Shark Tank," then people will definitely be like, "Oh, I'll sign up. I'll listen to this guy. He must know what he's talking about," because they are blessing him. No, they are just paid advertising. So, and of course, they might put that in the fine print. So you have to really squint down and look. So always be on the lookout for these different kind of things. And then I saw one guy. He was kind of a younger fellow, you know, and he said he had on one of his social media sites. It said Forbes something 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 30 under 30 or something like that. And then I started doing more research and I started looking it up, and it said you can pay Forbes and or somebody will write an article about you and they'll put it in the magazine or whatever, it's a whole thing. I was like, wow, that's crazy too, because Forbes is a known brand. I used to look at Forbes sometimes and I'm like, wow, even Forbes, even you got to watch Forbes, so that it's just a whole thing. It's a lot of shenanigans going on in the world. So you want to be super careful, okay? You got to be super mindful. You want to be super careful. You just got to watch these people. Watch everybody, okay? Make sure you double check, triple check. It's like I told you a few months ago. I remember this guy. I knew this guy, and he was talking to me about this program he's a part of. He was like, "No selling, no telling, blah 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 blah." And then I looked into it, and scam. you know, it's pretty much a scam. Pretty much like a pyramid scheme. It's like tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, buy this, buy that, and then they're like, just sitting at home and boom, I got $1,000. And then they post it on Facebook. If I don't have to tell anybody, then why should I have to post it on Facebook? That was my thing. I'm like, all right. So he's like, just do tasks. And the tasks you have to do, you have to be posting every day. I'm like, this is recruiting 101, man. This is attraction marketing. This is nonsense. This is not what you said it was. So I wrote an article, and some guy, he wrote me like 2 or 3 months later. And he's like, I read your article, man. I'm so glad I did. I was going to sign up with him, but I didn't. So that made me feel good, but didn't put any money in my pocket. But at the end of the day, I am not a con man. I can never be a con artist. I don't know how to scheme. I don't know how to scam. It doesn't feel right to me. I can't do it. You know, I can do affiliate marketing. Don't get me wrong. I like affiliate marketing, but I would never be an affiliate for a product that I think is total crap. It would just be I would feel too bad. I wouldn't be able to sleep, Not that I am, God Almighty or nothing like that. I'm definitely not perfect, but lying, scheming, scamming, I cannot do. So be careful and be very be on the lookout for all these schemes and scams. I will tell you a good channel to look at because it is entertaining and it opens your eyes to a few things. I look at every now and then I check out the CoffeeZilla. I'm like, oh, this is good. This is fun. It's quite funny when you see this stuff. Like, because half these people I don't know because I don't go around scrounging the internet looking for different things. I have a set focus, but every now and then I look at a few videos, do a little binging, look at a few videos, and I'm just like, too many scams out there in the world. But anyway, hope this helps. Be careful. Watch out. Do your research before you buy any course. And if you have to, if you can't afford to buy a course or whatever it is, you can always go to your local. You can always go to your local library and buy and rent a book for like 3 weeks and just read the book. Read the book, take notes. Hell, read the book. Hell, get the book. If you know what you can do. If you can't afford to buy, which you don't have to buy everybody's course. You definitely shouldn't. But if there's something that you want to learn, and you want to, save on some money, you can go to the library, look up the book, and you can just go home, take pictures of the take pictures of the pages in the book. Why not? I mean, you get to save you some money, save some time, I mean, by any means necessary sometimes, all right? But with that being said, that's it for this podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll be back tomorrow with another hard-hitting episode of Online Marketing Moves. But until then, my name is Tony Zano. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And as always, everybody, peace.